This mole concept question is very interesting. How many chlorine atoms are in 222 grams of calcium chloride? The number of atoms in 1 mole of every substance is given, Avogadro's constant. So let's go. The first thing you do is that you know that they are not asking you how many number of particles of this compound. They are asking you how many atoms of one of the constituents, chlorine. Therefore, you regard this as a mother, calcium chloride. And it will give birth to calcium ion and chlorine ion. But this time around, we have two chlorine atoms here. You write 2 at the product side. Therefore, we have 1 mole of this mother compound. 1 mole of calcium. Because the number at the back here is 1. The number at the back here is 1. And 2 moles of chlorine. 2. Don't say, no, this is not mathematical. 1 plus 2 should be 3 here. No. A mother will give birth, and at the end of the day, when you weigh the children of the mother, you see that the weight of all the children will be greater than the weight of the mother. This is 1 mole of calcium chloride, producing 1 mole of calcium, 2 moles of chlorine. Having known this, they are asking how many chlorine atoms are in this gram of calcium. Remember that mole contains mass. And inside the mass, we have Avogadro's number. Meanwhile, Avogadro's number exists inside mass, and mass exists inside mole. And they are asking us 2 questions. Mass, the question relating to mass, the question connects 2 things. It relates to mass and number of particles. Mass and number of particles. And 2 of them are inside mole. Now, since they said mass of this, we need to calculate the molecular mass, the molar mass of this compound, which is inside 1 mole. The molar mass is, calcium is 40 atomic mass, plus chlorine, 35.5, times these 2. And we have 40 plus 71, which is 111 grams of this mother. Don't worry about the grams of this one, because it says how many atoms, number of particles now. Number of particles. So this 1 mole now has this gram. This gram was the one that produced 2 moles of chlorine. 2 moles of chlorine. Now, 2 times 1 mole. And 1 mole contains this number of particles. 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23. This is the 2 moles, because 1 mole contains this number of atoms. Times 2. That is what was produced from this mother gram. Having known this, the question now says 222 grams. 222 grams would produce what? Let's say X. Now, you do proportion. Proportion. By saying this number divided by this number equals X divided by this. So let's go. 2 times 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23 divided by the grams that produced it will give you X, number of atoms, divided by 222. The question says, how many atoms are produced from 222? Now, this is the number of atoms produced by 111. So when we clear the fraction, we have 111x equals the whole of this times 222. 222 times 2 times 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23. So x alone will give us 222 times 2 times 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23 all over 111. Now check these 2 numbers. 111 divides 222. We have 2. So x will give us 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23. Send 4 to standard form, and you get 4 times 10 raised to the power 0. 10 raised to the power 0 is 1. 1 times 4, the same 4. Times 6.023 times 10 raised to the power 23. So we have 4 and 6.023. When you multiply 2 of them, what will you get? 6.023 times 4. And this will give you 24.092 times, you take 110. 0, this times becomes plus 23. What do we have? 24.092 times 10 raised to the power 23. You send to standard form by shifting 0 to the first number, and we have 2.4092 times 10 raised to the power 23. Because you shifted point once to the left, you add 1 to the... It will give us 2.4092 times 10 raised to the power 24 atoms of chlorine.